This story begins with one question. What do you put in a green bin?
Food
Yes.
and plants. I think that's it.
Food, anything biodegradable. I think bones can't go in there.
Yes, recyclables. Like cans, bottles.
My leaves and my kitchen compost, so the tops of the onions or anything left over scraps. And then it actually makes the amount of trash go way down.
The answer is actually quite a bit in Portland and most of the surrounding area that offers composting. All types of food are accepted, along with bones, coffee grounds, food soiled paper, pizza boxes, and yard waste. Refed, a group that studies food waste, says the amount of food that ends up in landfills continues to rise nationally. It says it also is costly. In 2019, about $418 billion worth of food went unsold or uneaten.
We don't want to overorder, and that's really the key to reducing food waste in the produce.
Portland is doing its part to try to reduce those numbers. One local company with programs in place to limit food waste is New Seasons, where David Goss is a manager of one of the grocery stores.
Our ideal goal is to bring out what's going to sell for that day. So every day our order writers are coming in, they assess the department.
But if what's brought in doesn't sell in time, there are other ways to use the food, like with rotisserie chicken in the deli.
As it gets close to being time to pull off the shelf for the day, we can go ahead and pull that and repurpose it into our salad bars over here.
They have other programs too, like a sustainable meat supplier, compostable packaging, deliveries of product by electric bike, and recyclable and reusable containers in the deli department. Goss says it's all part of the company recognizing waste increasing overall and promoting sustainability.
We focus on doing more good. So the more we can be financially responsible with mitigating cost and mitigating waste, the more we can give back to our communities.
This could have been your dinner or even yard waste or part of your garden, now all converted into compost. That's ready in just 60 days once it's brought to Recology, the destination for all compost in the Portland area. This is where everything in the green bin we talked about earlier ends up. At the Recology facility in North Plains, operations manager Nick Olheiser is helping places like a farm near Sandy get its soil.
They're kind of right in that middle from being a big to medium-sized farm, and they apply that through their fields, and they grow anything from lettuce to carrots to any kind of vegetable produce that you can think of.
This method makes sure food doesn't reach the landfill. It's what General Manager Chris Carey wants to see.
This is a better and higher use for the food versus going into a landfill, which will stay there forever and fill up valuable space. We're only growing and capacity for landfills is shrinking.
Recology in North Plains has added more technology in the past year to help expand production. Environmental Manager Amy Lecoq says as those efforts continue, it's important to consider the question again of what do you put in a green bin?
Is this going to go back and help the health of the soil? Then it should go in the bin. If not, maybe it belongs in the blue or the black bin instead.
Olheiser says he sees composters come back to the site to buy the finished product. He says it's the full food cycle in action.
Which really kind of creates that closed loop system that we want to see.
For more information to help compost, just visit this story on our website. In North Plains, Will Metzold, Fox 12 Oregon.